Hello dear viewer, I'm leesusss. Welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Now, a couple of things to cover before we start. First of all, I hope you've seen a slight improvement in video quality in the last ones I've been producing. I found some of the early ones, they had a little bit of graphical glitches when I was moving a little faster or transitioning between water and air, and it was frustrating me. Maybe you didn't notice it, which is great, but I did. So I've increased the... Oh, it doesn't matter how I've done it, but I've increased the quality of the videos. It is making them rather large though, so it makes them a lot longer to upload and everything else, but hopefully you'll see that improvement. Second, there's been an update, a big update. I even had a look at the update notes. Look at me, trying to be professional and better. And it's something about the Lost Ship update, better things there, and maybe something about Aurora Borealis, which could be good. Actually, what time is it now? Is it daytime? Oh, it's daytime, so we won't see the Aurora today. But okay, never mind. Maybe we'll try to remember to look for it at night time. And that's the thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, computer. I can't remember what the Lost Ship is, but I suspect it's one of the things I'm going for this episode, which is there was something about a ship that had crashed and dumped a lot of cargo and is in the shallows somewhere. Where the shallows are? No idea. But we're not going there anyway, because what we're going to do first is we're going to make some stuff. Because last time, what did we do? We found that little base with a load of stuff in it, and he says, hedging for time, because he can't know what he's doing. Well, I'm looking for... Oh, maybe there's no silica. I might have to go and find some silica. We'll see. Okay, in a minute. We found a lot of blueprints for various things, and one of the things I wanted to make was the brilliant multi-purpose room. Look at the size of it. And we need this because we can't make some of the things. I can't do things like... oh, there we go. I can't do things like the biogenerator. And we're short on power. Got to watch out for the base strength, by the way. It's down to 6.8. We might have to reinforce something at some point. You know, big rooms mean... Hello, you down there. More surface area means weaken it. Now, you might have seen something as I was doing that, which is that you can build them on top of each other. There's no real need to yet, but later on we might do that, because that's kind of fun if we do that. But right now, priority is this thing that's been up in the top right for so long, which is the bioreactor. And it's got the ingredients up there, which I guess is pretty useful, but also a little annoying. So we're going to build the bioreactor, and we'll see what else we're going to build. I don't know what else we're going to build in here. Have I got any other... Oh, that's diamonds. I need some silver, because we're going to make a wiring kit, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're going to make a wiring kit. There we go. And we need some lubricant. Now I can't... it's been a while since I've played, so sorry for flicking around. That didn't have description before, did it? That was a question mark before, wasn't it? That's been fixed. Oh, good job, games. I'm sure there have been lots of other bug fixes, but that was the only thing I saw about this wreck. What do we make lubricant from again? Doesn't matter if it's rotten. I think it's from creepvine. Yeah, although you've been seeing them, it's been a while since I've actually played. So, I'm trying to remember everything. I don't have any creepvine clusters, do I? I don't, unless I've been storing it over here with the fishy fish tank. No, I haven't. Oh, we can do the upgrades for this. I need to scan for some stuff. Yeah, because my concern right now is really... where's the nearest creepvine? Where the monkeys are, I guess. I don't actually... Yet again, I don't know where I'm going when it comes to the... don't you do it, monkeys? Where's my sea glide? Oh, it's got the big... I've got the power-up charger with this, haven't I, now? I've got the... Can I scan this before? I hear you! No! Pushed. Come here, you. Come on. Come on, give us it back. Look, I'm not angry at you anymore. I'm just disappointed. Okay? Look at him playing with it. It's not a toy! It's mine! I need it! Alright. I'm going to be less angry this episode. I promise. Another one's going to come over in a minute, isn't he? Yeah. Anyway. What was I going to say? I don't actually know where the shallows are. I don't know where I'm going again. This seems pretty shallow around here. I mean, really, calling it shallows depends on what you think shallow is. It's subjective, isn't it, really? But there you go. Right, let's just build this anyway. We'll get this set up. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make any sort of cosmetic stuff in here as well. See, I normally, in most games, I do not give a... Oh, I forgot we got the scanner as well, haven't we? I don't really give a sea monkey's scaly butt for cosmetics. I just don't. It's not something that interests me, except on the most basic level. Can I build this now? I can! Where does it go? Oh, jukebox. Oh, we should try the jukebox. But... Oh, where's the beams going? But, strictly speaking, I should do something, shouldn't I? I should do something. I should do a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, how do we use the bioreactor? Well, it's quite simple. You put bios in it. What do you mean by bios? Well, I expect a few things to break because of the update going on. Maybe I'll have to scan things again, but I'll worry about that later. Come here, you. I need you. Yes, fish. Things like fish need to go into bioreactors. Organic material like even animal poop. You know, we might not find the animal poop, but it happens sometimes that some of the bigger animals poop, and you can put that in there. Not human poop, unfortunately. Penguin, possibly, but we're not going to put penguin in there. Did I scan you before? I don't think I did. Are you a friendly one or not a non-friendly one? We're going to find out, aren't we? Where's he gone? There he is. An Arctic ray. Yeah, if we had any plants, we could put some plants. I need you. We could put some plants in there. Come here. But, I need to get my inventory sorted out, really, so that I can more efficiently switch between things. Because I'm underwater, remember? You know, I shouldn't be just flipping around between stuff. I'm going to drown. I'm going to forget. So things that happen. And I think that's enough fishies for now. Enough fishies to eat. And put in the bioreactor. Now, the more energy something's worth, as food. Come here, you. Come get him. Oh, I lost him. The more energy something's worth, the more it's worth in the bioreactor. So all we need to do is chuck them in. Peepers we know are quite good. We'll put the hoopfish in there as well. Not the bloodfish though. There you go. And they get liquidized. And it makes power. Now, you can see my total power of my base has gone up. But it doesn't really make a lot of power, to be frank. It does make some more, and it makes it a bit faster. It's a stopgap. It means that we won't have to worry quite so much about, you know, running the scanner and then immediately running out of juice, which is what has been happening so far, hasn't it? Really. So all I need to do now, while I'm not doing anything particularly. Oh, struggling there again, lady. This will keep us going for a bit longer. Nice. So we get. What I'm going to do now, every now and then, I'll come in and throw more. Few more. Can I put those in? I can. They're a bit big though. They're probably not worth very much. Hold on. Oh, you can drink them. I thought they were oil. Okay, but maybe they're not. Yeah. Anyway, so you can drink this. Now, the cosmetic stuff that I was so rude about earlier. Let's just go do that. Let's go and make a... I should really respect my poor Robin's needs for health. I should go and make somewhere for her to stay and relax a little bit. And she's been in the stressful situation she's been through so far. You know, the disaster. We had the weird thing with the alien. Oh, I forgot Alan. Alan's in our head, of course. Don't forget Alan hanging around up there. Are you right up there, Alan? Been quiet for so long. We have to trigger him again to get him to do something else, I'd imagine. But you know, he's up there, nerding around. Oh god, that's a bit close. Nerding around in between our ears, hopefully trying to solve the situation, which he's only, you know, he's not too happy about either, really. So we should really have something restful. So we're restful for her to go. Now, the question is, why can I actually fit this? I can just float it out over the edge, but that seems a bit silly. But I think I can. I can just do that. how much stress is it going to put on our... Okay. And our base integrity. 5.5. That's alright. That'll do. Think about the time of day again, if it's time to go and see if the aurora's up there. So, what can we put that's nice and comforting in our little room? Well, plant shelf. I forgot about that. Oh, we really need to build this. This should be really priority, but we're gonna faff it off for now. That's for the purpose of doing cosmetics. Basic double bed, quilted double bed, beautiful grey linen spread. Was that in before? I don't know. Fibre mesh needed. Okay, fibre mesh. We've got some rotten. I don't think it matters. It's rotten in here. We need to make some. Does it matter that it's rotten? No, apparently rotten fibre mesh is just fine. There we go. Let's make a bed. By the way, I was also thinking about this. Using my brain too much as usual. I was complaining about the other day about the fact that there's not enough blueprints. How stingy Altera are. They only let the poor people. They can only build certain blueprints. They're limited in what they're allowed to do. And I sort of revised my decision over that. We haven't actually got anything to put on this, have we? Let's build some shelves in, but we haven't got anything to put on the shelves yet. Maybe later. We know what people are like. Okay, if you had a make anything machine, which is pretty much what it is, isn't it? Really, it's a make anything machine. People would use it and abuse it, wouldn't they? They really would. They would do. Do I want to make a jukebox? Yeah, why not? They would really use it for absolutely anything. They would be making all sorts of stuff and being sneaky and dodgy and let's go see if that aurora's up there. Come here, you peeper. You're going to go in my incubator. My incubator. It's getting a bit close to the deep water there. Any aurora? Doesn't happen every day, should it really? Okay, fine. Aurora borealis. What was I saying? Yes. So yeah, if people would, no matter what rules you put on them, if they can make anything with a machine, of course they are. They really are going to use it to make anything, aren't they? They're going to be really cheeky about it. And doesn't have to be anything necessarily illegal, but still using it for things they shouldn't be using it for. Really? Cheeky, what's it? So, I mean, forget even making weapons. The fact that weapons aren't allowed to, you can't make weapons with the device anymore. Restricted about that. That's one level of security. But just people abusing stuff. People are people, and they can't help it. And to some degree, I can see why they restrict it a little bit. Be a little bit plays devil's advocate, but it does sort of make sense. I mean, even just as far as laziness, I don't know if you can make a cup of tea with the with the make anything machine, but you know what? If I was feeling particularly lazy one day and I didn't want to boil the kettle and get the tea bag and everything else, I would use that thing to make it. I would be that lazy. And I'm pretty lazy. Pretty lazy when it comes to my lazy ideas, let alone anything else. I'm far more inventive and dodgy things they could come out with using a machine like that for. So, yeah, I can see it. Right, now, did I notice this before? Because I haven't played it for a while, I feel it's a bit whole new game effect going on here. But look at this. Just the view from below at night time. I think before I was too focused on surviving, which sort of makes sense. But I didn't really notice how beautiful it was. Where's the knife? There we go. Yeah, that's really
30 seconds.
Really pretty lovely, isn't it? Really, the lights are there. Gorgeous. Anyway, let's go and finish off this base. Where the heck is my base anyway? I could put some lights on top. I've really got enough quartz here to do it, but I could put some lights on top. do. And before we go off and run off and start doing more constructive things,
Welcome aboard.
Something else I really need to do is to see if I can grow anything. Right, first of all though, let's see what. Right, I'm not sure what to hope for here. A future organism like a company like Altera, I'm sure they'd like copyright on things as much as anybody does. Oh wow, it's huge. No, it's not. It's not huge. I'm just putting it at a funny angle. What music would they be happy with? You know, corporate jingles, and things like that. Is it going to be like terrible pop, synth pop music? Is it going to be the equivalent of like elevator music? You know what I mean? Or when you put on hold, then that sort of thing. Are they going to get like variations of that? Is it going to be Greensleeves or Golden Ipanema? Is what I'm thinking of here, or something else? See, I've scanned this before. Okay. Amaze me, game. I didn't have the best hopes when I first started it up. It's not dreadful, is it? It's not dreadful at all. We've only got one tune. That's not too loud for you, by the way. It's pretty loud for me. Pleasantly surprised, I think is the answer there. Yeah, I was almost kind of hoping for dreadful, but something dreadful actually, really, for more amusement. You know, and I'm sure they can add more things to that. You know, Viscera cleanup style, the music on the boombox in there. Okay, I'm kind of surprised. Right, fair enough. Pleasantly surprised by that. Last thing we're going to do, plant shelf. Now, this is not quite. Okay, no, I was hoping for something else. So there are a number of planters that you can make that you can put actual organisms into, such as, for example, the heat plant that we picked up the other day, and it's like a limited way of culturing them. But I don't think they haven't given me that yet. What is this for? Is it so you can hear it somewhere else in the building? I guess it is. Let's be more serious for the bit. So we're not going to get a plant thing, so we can't grow plants to put in here. The only thing that's going to go in there is fishies. Right, okay. Well, in that case, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed my face a little bit. And then we're going to try and make some useful stuff. And then we're going to try to find this lost ship. And I'm thinking of a way, because we've got not any more directions other than it's in the shallows. I've got a way I think we might better shortcut that and see if we can find it more easily. We'll see that. We'll see if I've judged that right or not.